You ever notice how life in your 50s is supposed to feel stable? Like on paper, everything should finally be working. You've been earning for decades. You've made sacrifices. You've probably avoided a lot of the dumb mistakes you made in your 20s. And yet somehow, the money doesn't feel as secure as it should. Maybe expenses feel heavier. Maybe savings aren't growing the way you expected. Or worse, it feels like money is quietly slipping through your fingers faster than ever before. And the strange part? It's not because you're careless. It's because of traps, subtle ones, that only really show up at this stage of life. Why people who've done everything right still feel financially stuck, and why certain decades, especially your 50s, can quietly undo years of progress without you even realizing it. And once you see these traps, honestly, you can't unsee them. The first trap, the "I've earned this" mindset. By the time you hit your 50s, there's this quiet voice in your head that says, "I've worked hard for 25, 30 years. I deserve this." And look, you're not wrong. But here's where it gets dangerous. That mindset slowly turns into lifestyle inflation. Better car, more frequent travel, upgraded house, helping family financially, a little more each year. Individually, none of these seem like mistakes, but together, they quietly raise your baseline cost of living, right when your earning years are about to peak and then decline. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Your 50s are not the time to expand your lifestyle. They're the time to protect your future. Simple takeaway: before any major expense, ask yourself, is this improving my future or just my present? The second trap, late financial panic. This one's sneaky. A lot of men hit their 50s and suddenly think, wait, am I actually ready for retirement? And that fear, it pushes them into risky decisions, high return investments, guaranteed schemes, trying to make up for lost time quickly. It's like sprinting the last mile of a marathon, and that rarely ends well. Because at this stage, you don't need aggressive growth. You need consistency and protection. Think about it like this. Losing 30% of your money at 25, you recover. Losing 30% at 55, that's a different story. Takeaway: shift your mindset from grow fast to don't lose. The third trap, supporting everyone else. This one hits hard. In your 50s, you're often financially responsible for everyone. Kids' education, maybe their weddings, parents' medical expenses, even helping extended family sometimes. And culturally, emotionally, it feels right. But financially, it can drain you. Slowly, quietly, completely. You become the safety net for everyone else without building one for yourself. And no one talks about how dangerous that is. Here's the honest truth. If you don't secure your own future first, you become the burden later. Not because you failed, but because you gave too much too early. Takeaway: helping others is good, but not at the cost of your own financial survival. The fourth trap, ignoring health costs. In your 30s and 40s, health expenses feel optional. In your 50s, though, they become real. Regular checkups, medications, unexpected hospital visits, and if you're not prepared, these costs can wipe out years of savings. Not dramatically, just consistently. And that's what makes it dangerous. Small leaks sink big ships. Takeaway: health insurance isn't an expense, it's protection for everything you've built. The fifth trap, assuming income will continue forever. This might be the biggest illusion. You've been earning for decades, so it feels like it'll just continue. But reality? Careers slow down, opportunities shrink, energy levels change, and suddenly income becomes uncertain. But expenses? They don't. That gap is where financial stress begins. Takeaway: start building income streams that don't depend on your daily work. Even small ones matter. Here's the thing. Men don't lose money in their 50s because they're irresponsible. They lose money because they're too responsible to everyone else except themselves. They trust that things will work out. They assume they still have time. They believe stability will just continue. But money doesn't work like that. It rewards awareness. It rewards intention. And most importantly, it rewards timing. Your 50s aren't the end of your financial journey. They're the most important turning point. Because the decisions you make now, they don't just affect your bank account. They shape the kind of life you'll be able to live for the next 20 to 30 years. So maybe the real question isn't, why do men lose money in their 50s? It's, which of these traps am I already in without realizing it? And once you answer that, you can finally start fixing it.